strong signal. Paid straight away. Is that you there, Chris? Oh, hey there, Rocky. Oh, Rocky, I'm glad that you got on straight away. I'm not staying on for long as per usual. I was going to go live about half an hour ago in this other area, and I'm glad I didn't because the sun, they've got the roof open in there and it was just getting hotter and hotter. Plus they've got a television blaring in there. So I've done a little bit of a test run with Chris, and she said that she couldn't hear the music, so all good stuff. So Rocky, if you did want to make a donation, donate right now. Chris, you've sent for 2. What are we looking at? What are we looking at for you, Chris? I'm going to write it down. Chris, okay, detailed 2. What are we looking at? When I first turned this on, I'll just put you on notice, Chris. When I first turned it on, it disconnected and said, trying to reconnect, do you want to reconnect? So if it happens to start going stupid and you can't hear me, or it's going all frozen, just type in capital letters, stop, not working or whatever. But at the moment, it looks like it's okay. You're going to... okay, Rocky's paid for a detailed reading. Okay, so Rocky will be after you, Chris. I probably won't be doing much more after that. We'll just see who gets online, but everybody on hold. Nina is preoccupied at the moment with somebody. She's busy or something, I don't know, doing some work or something like that. And she said she'll get online if she can to help out, but until such time when she gets online, yeah, it just looks like it's you, Chris, at the moment. So, yeah, okay, so you sent a payment for 2 job, and how is Larry feeling after what just happened yesterday? I think he's about to learn the lesson. Oh, okay, so job, new job, how will it all go? And Larry, how's Larry, how's he feel after yesterday? Has there been something else happen between what you and I spoke about, Chris? Where you said I'd be proud of you, you laid it on the line that, you know, this would be happening, that would be, is that what you're talking about? That you put that forward, or has there been something else that's gone further without saying on here? Okay, you put the alarm if something goes wrong. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because you never know who's watching or listening. Very funny, ha ha ha, man. Welcome to the room. We got a prankster in the room. All right, so let's get on with the new job and then how Larry is feeling after the conversation and what's happened yesterday and learning a lesson. And then Rocky, when I get onto Chris's second reading, I'll need you to put your question online. Nina's not in here at the moment. Normally she handles that part of things, but yeah, so just if you can write it out in capital letters, your question, not yet, when I get onto the second reading for Chris. When I'm halfway through it, start doing your thing, okay? All right, Chris, let's get started. Hopefully everything goes well and I'm in this room until I don't need it anymore. Don't have any angry women coming in telling me that they've got the room for a conference or some crap like last time. All right, new job and Chris. Let's just restart. Okay. Crystal has a new job and congratulations. I knew it was coming. I thought it was the other one, but you know, I thought that you would get offered from both, to be honest, and that you would be choosing one. I can't remember what I said about this one before, but let's see. Crystal is starting a new job. I won't say where, we both know where. I won't say put out your personal business here. Let's just see how are things going to go in this new job and what's going to be happening. All right. Oh, there we go. There's Nina. She's online. All right, Nina, we don't want Rocky's question until I get on to the next reading, but we have 3 payments. We've got 3 readings ahead, and I'm pretty happy if that's all I get today. Not planning on being on too long. Someone's not happy about this job, Chris. A male. Now, I didn't nominate anyone before we started, but we have a male here that gets the surprising news that you have this new job, that possible movement with what you're doing. This person's like, what? When did this all happen? There is about the commitment, which I'm assuming is the job. You sign the contracts. On a different note, just before I move forward about this other energy, you did say about it being medical, hospital, whatever. That's simply what that's sitting here for. It's showing me the building, the place. But this could also represent the new boss, the new circumstances, the new people you're going to be contracted with, like the new people that you're going to be dealing with. Okay? But this is sort of basically, to start the reading, this is you signing the contracts for the new position. But I feel that someone thinks that this has all been hidden from them. They feel that you've been holding this in. You haven't been talking about what's going on. You've literally got a change, a plan that was never talked about. So somebody is wondering where this all came from. How come they didn't know? They're not too keen, because if you are going to be moving for this job, they're like sort of, why did you not talk about this? What's going on here? You've been keeping secrets about all of this. There could be discussions that turn into heated discussions about this new position. Now, just focusing back on the job itself, as I said, that's showing me the building, the construction of where you would be working. It's showing me the contract. It's showing me a change of residence, because the Black 7 is saying if you got the other job, you would not be moving. This one entails that there's going to be some sort of stress on movement, that you need to get something new. There's a lot of hard work coming up that you weren't really expecting. You know what the job entails at this point, but that's telling me there's more than expected when you get there. I probably don't need to talk this loud, so I might tone it down just a little bit, because there's nobody out there at the moment, but I can hear someone rummaging around over in the corner there. If I go out and down that hallway, it's the kitchen, the big kitchen for the restaurant, and I can hear someone out there. They're probably getting plates and things ready, who knows. All right, you're very much wanted and desired at this job. They must have seen your talent. They must have seen that you're the perfect fit for what's going to happen here. There is something new that's going to come from this job, though. there is something that opens up your eyes to a new, interesting adventure. There is definitely a new friendship with someone younger than you. This friendship could be more than just, hey, how are you? This person is medical personnel. So they're either a physiotherapist, a pharmacist, a pathologist, or an actual male nurse or doctor. They are younger. So I can't remember how old you are right now, Chris, but this person is probably 4 or 5 years younger than you. Could be even somebody that's only 25, something like that. This person is going to be talking about new opportunities, possibly things like, hey, we're all going on Friday to this place, do you want to come? So there's sort of like invitations coming from this younger energy. It could also be a female as well. It could be more than one person. But I just feel that you're going into something new here that's going to be very balanced. It's going to make you feel at home. It's going to make you feel that this is where you need to be. It's like also that you've been pretty quiet and holding a lot in here. This person is offering a helping hand, offering to show you something different, okay? Money will start off very stable, very good income, very stable income. There is a little drop because of money that you have to use to move or to buy a new house or to get new furniture or whatever it is you've got to do. But then the money is literally like double down the track. If you stick at this job, if this is where you're going to be for the next however long, you go from, let's use 5 as an example, $5 an hour. I know it's a lot more than that, but $5 an hour to $9 an hour. It's nearly double down the track. Your outcome is the new responsibilities, things that you didn't know that you were going to be responsible that are incorporated into this position, and a new friendship with a lovely lady. This lady, I think, has children, and I think she's gone through some kind of loss in the recent past. I don't know if she's lost her husband or she's lost her mother or something. She's gone through some kind of loss. But I see that you teaming up with this person and you've got things in common that you're sharing. And she almost feels like a sister to you, that she's somebody that you feel very balanced with and very connected on a different level. So I'm seeing a personal thing coming through in this job. I'm wondering about this young energy here sitting next to this too, because this is normally somebody that wants to say, hey, are you single? I'd like to take you out, you know. I feel that if you did get that opportunity, you would be saying, at this point, you'd be saying, oh, look, no, you know, not missing business with that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm seeing that you're very capable of what you're doing. I do see that there are parts of this job that you didn't know were part of the job. So let's say for me, I go and get a bookkeeping job and I'm used to using MYB software. I'm used to doing things a certain way with bank system and once a month and everything. And then I get in there and I'm expected to do the invoicing as well as the production line and whatever. So the job looks like there's other things that you weren't told about. And at first it could be stressful, but then it looks quite good. I'm just setting this for the extra minutes that we do on the end, just to do the tarots now. Okay, Crystal in the new job. Up next we've got your, how does Larry feel after yesterday? What has occurred? You feel he's learned some sort of lesson. But let's stick to this job at the moment. You just had strength drop on the table, which is good for a job. Crystal's got the new job. It's going to be starting soon. How's things going to go once she gets settled in? It's going to start off hard. It's going to start off hard. I feel that that's more to do with where you're living right now, other things going on in the background, personal issues going on in the background, not so much the job itself. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Bottom of the deck, we just got communications going on with the Eight of Wands here, gathering up your information to move forward. It can represent the hard work ahead and taking your time as well. Now, as I said, you started off the reading with the challenges with the new job is multiple challenges here. And I feel like this person's picking up their home and moving to where they need to go. And they're not necessarily needing to take everything with them, only what they need. You know, they need to sort of decipher what's important, what's not. I do feel that it will get easier. We're going from a 10 to a 9, so it's not much of a drop, but it is a drop. And I feel that this is somebody overloaded. Oh my God, where do I start? What am I going to do? I know exactly what I'm going to do, and this is where my starting point is. This is what I'm doing now. I do feel that you're setting up your boundaries of what's okay and what's not okay straight away within the job. You do have the Three of Cups. To me, this is a new friendship. It could be a flirty kind of thing going on. It is sitting in the challenge area, so you may have someone that has puppy love. That's what I like to call it, when you get some young one that's just mesmerized. I mean, and I've seen pictures of you, I've seen you live on camera. You are a very, very attractive young woman. And you're very smart. And a lot of guys don't like it. They want you to be beautiful and dumb. And you're definitely not dumb. But yeah, I like this because after an overload and deciding what's important, what's your baby steps, how do you move forward, what are you going to be doing? This to me is like someone, and it could be that female energy coming in, nothing to do with romance, coming in and being like family to you. And I also feel that this job is going to be something where it's going to open your eyes to other career paths, other things you could be doing. You did mention something a while ago about doing nursing or something like that. This might open that doorway, because you are working with medical, you know, not just in an office doing filing and cabinets and legal stuff. You're going to be with people that are doctors, nurses, pathologists. So I do feel that this may open a doorway for a career change, not in the too distant future. You'll be following the rules and the guidelines and very at home with what's going on. You're going to be traveling. So there will be some travel going on, there's movement going on. You're going to be looking at the choices of which way and where to go. Make sure that you're choosing what's right and what is solid, not going on some whimsical dream with something. You will be bringing other things to a closure because of this job. Other things you're going to close certain doors to move forward. There is a lot of happiness and celebration going on because of this new job. Possible a stability in a romantic situation here. It could be someone from the past, because you do have 2 red 7s sitting here. That could be a reconciliation between you and someone from the past. And also, you're going to be building one step at a time here. 7 of Pentacles, to me, a lot of people say it's saving for a rainy day, or it's working out what you need to do, or it's analysing things. I feel that 7 of Pentacles is more about the building blocks of where you're going next, and it's a sturdy, strong movement forward. Good stuff. Looks like good stuff. All right, Chris, just to finish off, the buzzer's going. Welcome to the room, Tisha. How are you going? The list, it's paid readings. It's currently on pause until I get to Rocky's reading. I've got another detailed reading and then Rocky's reading. If I'm still taking readings on, you could be next on the list if you want to do a donation reading. All right, Chris, other messages about this new position and where things are going to go for you? I'm curious about the romantic part of your reading. And the first card out is the romance card. The lilies, they are sexual desire. It's like, eating orgasmic chocolate and just going, oh my God. Yeah, so this is a really good card to come out for whatever we're looking at, but it also can represent fertility, babies, mum, kids, and it can represent a sexual desire, but it also can represent just desire and passion. There is some annoyance in this new job. I feel this is something from the outside causing annoyance. You're just trying to focus on where you're going and what you're doing, and there's other things over here. You will be celebrating very, very soon about everything. I think you mentioned to me that you've been dancing around, you know, that you got the job. There is a bit of confusion and a bit of loss of where's the way to go to start with. Learn from the past. Listen to people who know what they're talking about, people who live in the area, people who work in the area. There's a lot of very good grounded information coming in. And guess what? I'm going to show the 2, 3, 4 of what you've got at the bottom here. The sun, the woman, the new beginnings, and the loyalty. These are probably 4 of the best cards you could ever get out of this whole deck. And they were all sitting at the bottom. So I'm not going to just give you what were you supposed to have. You were only supposed to have that. But I could see what was behind it, and I wanted you to have all of these. Very good stuff. I'm excited. I'm wondering why the woman and the child, whether you're going to be working close-knit, and that's talking about the friendship you're going to have with some woman with a child who's been through something, and you have a connection, okay? All right. Hopefully we're not hearing that music. It sounds to me like someone may have turned it up a little bit. It wasn't as loud when I first come in here. All right. Here we go. I have another client, Chris, a client in my real world here, not online, and I've had that client for, I think the first time I met her would have been around 2018. So it's getting on there in years, and I remember doing a reading on her, telling her about, she was involved with someone young, very young for her age, and I said to her that there was going to be somebody else, but unfortunately they were going to be young. And she's like, no, and she's just like you. She's really beautiful, she's really smart, business-minded, and she attracts young and old, you know, wherever she goes. And her recent reading was about the new person she met, and she was listening to old readings and couldn't believe it, of the different things that have unfolded that I said. And even the description of this one being darker or lighter or whatever, and what kind of job, and so it's all happening. So yeah, we were looking at that reading to see where it was going, but yeah, so here we go. Let's get on to Larry. What's Tisha saying? I knew. Oh, you can hear the song. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, I do believe they may have turned that sound up. I do have a microphone sitting right here. I might just move the microphone up a bit. Maybe it's, I'll just move it up here. Maybe that's better, right under here. I should clip it on my hair here, near my mouth. I need one of those ones that, you know, go here. I'll have to look into that. Chris, if you find anything online where I can have it on my ear and it's sitting here, that would be really good. Not too expensive, hopefully. I think this thing was about 50 Australian dollars, so 30 bucks, something like that. It was one of the best out of all the lower price things. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm not happy that you can hear that song. This one playing now, I don't know. But I do love that song. Yes, I love it too, Tisha. All right, so Larry, 1, 2, 3. Crystal would like to know about Larry's feelings right now after the conversation yesterday. She feels that there's been, you can hear it too as well. Yeah, they've definitely turned it up because I sent messages to Chris and we couldn't hear it, couldn't hear the music. So someone out there has seen me in here and thought, hey, let's crank the music up for her. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. Obviously, it's not somebody that knows what I do. I'm just going to restart your clock, Chris, because I'm talking about other things, talking about music and stuff. All right, here we go. Larry and the conversation yesterday. How's Larry's feelings right now? What's he thinking about? What's he want to do? How's he feeling about Crystal? Larry, good luck. Okay, I'm going to keep talking just to talk over that music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Larry is not happy. Not happy at all. Poor Larry. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have a card that normally represents pregnancy, sex, fertility, friendship, family, union. But it's sitting with a black 9. Black 9 is where somebody feels like, this is done, I'm over. But we also got the long-term commitment guy sitting at the bottom here. Now, remember when I did the reading the other day, I nominated what would represent him and you, his mother, if she's involved, and also on your side of it. So we'll stay with that same plan. And if they're the same suit, as you know, it's you and him because of the connection. Now, at the top of the reading, we have a black 7 and a black 2. This is somebody saying, this is not my plan. This is you. You did this. This is your plan. This is someone quite hostile, quite angry, and they're saying, this is a broken contract. This is it. This is not what I planned. But then, you belong to me. You're my partner. You're with me. We made a commitment. But this is not my plan. This is your plan. So this is somebody, hostility, anger, disappointment, and trying to say, you're with me. This was what was supposed to happen. There is an invitation in here. So I don't know if you put an invitation out there to say, meet me at blah, blah, blah. I want to sit down. I want to talk this through, and I want to come up with a solution. Whether we're moving forward, we're moving apart, whatever we're doing, we need to put this out there. So I do feel that before you had words, before you had the conversation, he was thinking about an invitation going out there to discuss things. And now I see somebody that's saying, remember you said you don't feel that with current situation and different things that have happened recently, that anything's really been changed or learnt on his side of everything. You've got 2, 4, 6, but it's in black. So this is somebody not taking care of responsibility, not having a solid plan, not learning a lesson, not committing. Okay, but sitting in the middle of it is I'm committed, and funny enough, the Jack of Diamonds to me, for the last 40 years that I've been reading cards, I always say the Jack of Diamonds standing alone is the little boy. It's a child, or it's somebody that needs to grow up. They need to take care of everything. This is showing me somebody not taking care of anything, and blame, 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 very angry. This can be where somebody just says, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you, and they go silent. Okay, so that's where it's showing me where things are at. This messenger and this in the middle could have been you saying, this is what I'm expecting and this is what I want. And this is your invitation to sort this out with me. And this is the reaction. Anger, frustration, I didn't, you did, this is not my plan. Possible issues going on around Larry. We do have 2 females sitting here side by side. One would represent you because we do have a Jack of Clubs sitting beside the Queen of Clubs, so that would be you and him. The other one I'd have to say is somebody else that's interfering in this situation. We have cards that represent gossip, lies and jealousy. We have a lack of commitment, but feeling that, can this be fixed? I don't know. We have the two queens sitting here. Now these queens, the bitchy one is looking at you, behind you. She's looking at you and saying this, this, and this. And she has all of this black 10 energy sitting with her. Now remember I talked to you and I sent you that thing about the, and Nina, remind me to send you a link to this thing that I found for me and Chris. It's a sound, a thing you listen to, and it gets rid of parasites. The psychic parasites, people putting bad on you and stuff like that. I feel that that's what this is representing, and it's preventing this from mending, because this is you saying, you've got the key to mend this, Larry. You can fix this. This person doesn't want it fixed. This person's bringing a whole load of baggage, a whole load of crap into the situation. He's frustrated, he's angry, he doesn't want to make any choices, he doesn't want to listen to you, her. It's like somebody who's exploded and just went like, what the hell? Moving forward, hopefully we've got something better. I am liking what I'm seeing for the outcome with Larry, with what happened. This is somebody here, third party, not listening, not learning. So it's still sort of stuck in a rut. This is, you know, I should have learnt this, but I'm not learning. I should have structured this better. I should have maybe got some information. Oh, I'm just going to go and talk to the wrong person here and fix this up. It's like stupidity. We do have something to do with pregnancy, babies and things like that, but it's black. The 9 is showing a possibility of it, a dream of it, being very fertile and very ready for action. But the 2 black 3s are telling me no go situation. You've got to do certain things to have a baby. So, and we won't discuss that online. This is just the good news. Good news, we have 9, 2 and 10 with the queens, right? Quite big, black, frustrated, yucky energy, coming down to 4s and 3s. So it's getting less, it's getting easier. It can mean I've learnt my lesson about third-party interference, and this could be a bridge of, let's go out, let's enjoy, let's see what there's left. What's left? Outcome cards are looking nice. Outcome cards are 4 of Hearts, learning lesson, structuring the future. There is still the jealousy, gossip, believing wrong things, wrong timing, whatever, but then we have a soulmate and a 7 of Hearts, and we have an Ace of Spades upright. Ace of Spades upright is, let's make a solid plan, let's stick together, let's move and do this. So I do feel that he's going to be angry, he's going to be frustrated, it's your fault, not his fault, don't talk to me. It's all like that. Literally the Jack of Diamonds, the silly boy, you did this, not me, you made that choice, not me. But then the last 3 cards are like, please don't go, let's get together, let's work this out. I'm your soulmate, you're my soulmate, I can't be without you. I think about you all the time. The Ace of Spades is the thoughts, the nightmares, because it's a black spade, the, oh my God, I can't breathe, what am I gonna do? Total opposite energy at the end of the reading. So where is he at right now? In a state of shit, a state of like that. Bottom of the deck, we have long-term commitment, thinks that that's it. And as I said, this is friendship, sex and fertility. There are also cards that represent doctor, baby, pregnancy, all of that in the future, because the 9 is black, so it's not there. Yeah, all right, so let's set the clock for the last 3 minutes, and then we're on to Rocky's detailed reading. I need Rocky's question on the screen. As soon as I get to Rocky's question, if Tisha, I think her name was, wants to do a donation, now is the time. because we're going okay with time. I've still got about half an hour online at the moment, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how we go. How is Larry feeling? That was the death card that just dropped out. I don't know what was underneath it. How is Larry feeling since the conversation, what's come out yesterday with Crystal? Good luck, Chris. Let's see how we go with this last part of the reading. As usual, the tarot cards are showing a total different kind of feeling going on. Bottom of the deck, we do have this lying, hiding things, feeling like you are hiding something or feeling really angry and frustrated. We have making a solid plan here, and we have nightmares and fears. So you've definitely rattled the cage, so to speak. Now, what's sitting here for Larry? Now, normally the Nine of Cups is all about your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, your desires, and it can represent the 9 months of the cycle, the pregnancy and the birth. He does have that sitting here, but if you look at the card, I've always felt that this particular deck shows somebody that's in a dreamland, not looking at the reality of it all. They're looking at some kind of dream of what it is or what should be. Okay, and thank you so much, Tisha. Let's just write that down. Let me just pause. Tish with a super chat detail reading. No worries, we'll get onto that. And that might be the last reading for the day, guys. Hopefully I get paid. I did my accounts the other day, and the last time I got paid for super chats was the end of July last year. So I've had no payment for all of those little payments that have come in and gone because my videos are not making any money. I haven't been making videos anymore. So I don't know when I'm going to get that, but hopefully that's enough to get me to the point of getting that money. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, so as I said, Nine of Cups, this particular deck, as I said, it does show me somebody that might be a little bit delusional about what is right and what is wrong. But it is a good card, it is a good energy, but it still can represent someone who's just not really facing the reality of things. He is investigating. Larry is doing his own investigation. He's over-analysing everything you've said, what kind of tone you said, what were you wearing at the time, were you with somebody, were you on the phone, all of this sort of thing. It's like he's piecing together everything. He's probably wanting to blame your cousin, you were with your cousin recently, or he's wanting to blame himself or whatever. I don't think he's blaming himself. I think he's feeling that you did this, not him. He's being very stubborn. He's thinking, no, this is my way. I don't care. If you want to say that, that's your plan, not mine. So he's got the stubborn card here, but I like this card because this tells me somebody's stepping up to the plate and saying, I want to be heard now. You've had your say. This is what I want to say about the things you said, okay? I do feel that he's thinking, I will just ignore, I will just leave things out of the situation. Oh my God, Astro Love, hello. Oh my God, hello. Welcome back. Wow, where you been, girl? He wants a new beginning. Now, is this new beginning with you or not? He's just, that's it, new beginning, new start. He wants to try and detach emotionally from everything. He wants to walk away from the emotions. He doesn't want to think about it. He doesn't want to cry about it. He doesn't want to put the effort in. The outcome cards are kind of weird. We have the celebration here. I'm hoping that this is you and him coming to an agreement and celebrating a union. He also wants to step away and be the hermit and just have some time for himself. But then he's focused on the marriage, stability, marriage, commitment. Very confusing, very confusing. Bipolar. These two cards together with another different card would mean his plan down the track is once he gets past this is love, happiness, stability, togetherness. But he needs time, Anyway, that's what we get, Chris. Let's just 3 cards from here. What else Chris need to know about good old Larry? What else is Larry doing? Oh, we'll do 3 in the top and bottom. Up next is Rocky. Get ready, Rocky. He's spying. Remember we mentioned something, we talked about something the other day about numbers and things like that, and I said, is there any kind of thing going on? Yeah, definitely watching, keeping an eye on things. He wants to take a gamble, take a chance. He's looking for the direction of where he needs to go. He has still got commitment on his mind. The marriage, the ring, the whatever they call it in the church, they talk about the ring, the joining together. But he does feel that it's a lot of hard work and a lot of burden at the same time. So he has good energy, but it's coupled by some negative energy. I can't, I don't want to, it's too much work, it's too much of a burden, don't know what to do. But then he wants this. He wants to find direction. He wants to take a chance, and he's busy spying and watching and seeing what else can go on. All right. Okay, so up next we've got Rocky. Astro Love, it's been so long since you've been online, and everything's just different when I go live now. I've only got about 20 to 30 minutes left online right now, so I'm going to move on with the next reading. And then I've got Tisha's reading, and I probably am finished for the day. Now, I'm not sure what day we're coming back to the club. So if you did want to do a reading, Astro Love, you can still do the donation. Send me a message. I think you're on my WhatsApp. If you're not, send me an email, and if I can, I'll get it done today here. But it's not looking likely at the moment because I've still got 2 detailed readings to go. Okay, but because you're one of my regulars and I've known you for what, since 2021 now, I think was when you first came to the channel. You used to come to the channel every time I was live, but I used to go live 3 and 4 days a week, as you remember, and I used to put videos out all the time. I've backed off quite a bit since my husband retired. He's retired, so why don't I? Anyway, let's get on with it. Rocky, what sort of, hang on, I can't read that. What sort of opportunity will come for me at Michael J's son's? Oh, you are going. Okay, you are going to the barbecue pool party. I think it's going to be good, but anyway, let's see. Rocky is going to the barbecue pool party of Michael J's son's place. Rocky wants to know what will happen at this party. What will go on at this party for her personally at the party? How will she feel? What will go on? Will she enjoy it? Will she regret it? What's going to happen at the party? I just said your name under my breath because I know you don't want me to say it online. Ooh. You got 2 black 7s here. So this is unexpected, unplanned things. I'm thinking that certain people didn't think you would actually come. Sometimes 2 black 7s can mean that between now and when this party is being held, something happens where you can't go or you have to leave early. Because black 7s can mean, so right now your plan is to go to the party. 2 black 7s normally would mean something else turns up on your doorstep, on your phone, and you can't go because this other thing has come into the picture. Now I can't remember, I think it's Roberto. You're normally asking about Roberto and stuff like that. I'm wondering if the day before or the day of the barbecue, Roberto suddenly reaches out and says, hey, I was thinking about you, did you want to go out? Because it just shows me a King of Hearts here. sitting with the 2 black 7s. The other thing I'm seeing is about the person who, Michael J himself. Michael J is showing me something about July, something telling you to remember about July. And there's some kind of reconnecting with somebody that you didn't realize would be at this party. So let's forget about Roberto possibly turning up. This could be you going there, and this 5 of Hearts is telling me be prepared. There's going to be somebody there that you haven't seen for a while. I think you told me that he's been gone. He passed over about 10 years ago or something like that. Maybe when you've been, I think you said you went to 2 or 3 of the parties in the past. I've got a funny feeling that somebody that hasn't been to these reunion party things before is going to be there, and it's somebody that you have a connection to for some reason. I don't know if it's a male or a female though, okay? It could be some best friend of this Michael J's and they always liked you, but they never said anything, okay? Because you were with him. All right, let's see what else we've got at this party. You've got a lot of stress going on about going to this party for some reason. This should be all happy and socializing, and most of it is. Like you've got 10 of Hearts, 9 of Hearts, 8 of Diamonds, 8 of Hearts, 6, 7 of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, 2 Queens, a King. All of those cards are very positive, but the very first card out is tension and stress. I don't know. Are they talking about me? What are they saying about me? Do they really want me there? Is there somebody else that doesn't want me there? Should I say this? Should I go? Should I leave early? So I feel that you're getting yourself in a big bother about this party. But we have beautiful energy here. We have a blondish female, like me, blondish female. We have a dark-haired male. We have a lot of welcoming feeling. We have like, even though this is not your family, it feels like a family get-together. And I've just got something in my eye. Hang on, guys. Let me just pause that. I think it was my hair. Sometimes the glasses, yep, there it is. Sometimes the glasses pull off a piece of hair. That hair was sticking in my eye. All right. This is great energy. This is being with people that feel how you feel, talking about things, talking about the old times. I'm wondering if this male has a bit of a crush or something like that, or you've got a crush, okay? I do see that, so this is normally where somebody's talking about breaking up or somebody's talking about leaving their job, that everything's been getting a little bit too much. Now, sometimes this could be that somebody there is talking about somebody else that has got some terrible disease at the moment, or they've been very busy with work. This can be things like someone with Hodgkin's disease or cancer or a blood disorder. Or so I do feel that there's some talk about all of this. It could be about what happened to Michael when he was alive, or I can't remember what happened to him. But yeah, I think that this might be where someone goes down the wrong kind of memory lane, you know, but then it changes. We have a new friendship here. We have talking about further get-togethers and new things. There is some kind of work energy with this section here. So I don't know if you've been looking for a new job or thinking about going back to university or school or something like that. But this is kind of like some kind of opportunity comes out of something. Someone says, oh, hey, Rocky, they're looking for a new person to work in blah, blah, blah. Would you be interested? Because I know you used to like that sort of thing or whatever. But there's also some kind of new adventure being offered. Not just the barbecue, but maybe everybody's going to go to some concert, or everybody's going to travel to Spain or something. There's some kind of invitation to do something more, and it's really inviting. It's really good. You're going to find out about somebody getting engaged and a baby as well that you didn't know about. The outcome of the whole thing is, I'm going to show the good ones. This is you having a really good time, fitting with the people, feeling really good, really happy, enjoying food and music and the sunshine or whatever, nighttime, daytime, whatever it is. Really nice energy, but you're not saying certain things that you need to say. So that's telling me that you need to open up. I stopped that clock, so I'm assuming that that timing was finished. So let's do the last 3. All right. Rocky's going to this barbecue. Yeah, so if someone's talking about jobs and work and something that's on the table, get involved in that, Rocky, because there might be some opportunity for you there. I do see that there may be a link up where, you know how people, they get together and they haven't seen each other for ages. It happened to me recently over Christmas, and this person said, oh, we never see each other, you know, and time passes and we're already, you know, nearly in April and haven't heard from each other. You know, I haven't contacted her, she hasn't contacted me, and it'll probably be Christmas before we hear from each other. I don't feel it's like that. I feel it's more of someone really, really wants to catch up with you over a coffee, or says, oh, there's a job going down at blah, blah, blah. You should go and see them and I'll meet you there. We can have a coffee afterwards. So I do feel there's something comes out of it in regards to work or study. But I also feel that there's some kind of sweet energy there, someone that's sweet on you. All right, Rocky's going to this party, this barbecue, pool party. How's things going to go for her? Be careful you don't slip. I don't know why I said that, but I just seen like the pool and something where you back up and there's something on the ground behind you. Yeah, so just be careful of that. You might end up falling in the pool. It is a pool party, so it shouldn't matter. You should be wearing your swimsuit anyway, but or prepared ready to go in a pool. Usually a pool party entails going in the pool. This is a good plan, going to the party. This is enjoyment and joining forces with people, talking. It's usually a love match when I see this. This is usually about a wedding coming up. Possibility is highly likely that somebody at this party invites you to their engagement or their wedding coming up. Okay, there is talk of death. People will be talking about Michael, he's passed over. So there is some talk of that. I do feel that there's a bit of a damper on the party where somebody gets a little bit too involved in the negative talk, which can happen when you're talking about someone that died. You know, someone can get very upset, somebody can get down that negative track. There's something karmic, you going to this party. There is something new coming out of this, and you need to trust your instincts. Follow your instincts at this party. Don't second guess yourself. If you know that something feels good, it's good. If you know something feels wrong or bad, it's bad. The outcome is further invitations coming up, another invitation coming up, and deciding which way you want to go. This normally represents a job. This is contracts, and the 2 pages is like the 2 jacks, which is normally about a job. The 2 jacks are also about an invitation to travel to a wedding, to a party, to further invitations to go somewhere else, okay? And that's what we get for you, Rocky. Up next we got Tish. Rocky will just do some of these for you, top and bottom. What else does Rocky need to know about this barbecue pool party? I remember when we first got our swimming pool, the very first year. I think my daughter was about 8 or 9 that year. And we thought, Christmas, pool party, summer. And it was raining and cold. The next year, pool party, summer, Christmas. It was raining and windy and cold. It went on like that for years and years and years. And then we said, it's probably going to be cold and windy like every other year. Let's not even bother. And it was stinking hot. and we did not have the pool ready. The pool was a mess. We didn't even bother going out there. So now we always get everything ready just in case. Anyway, Rocky, last cards for you. Here we go. And if everybody's noticing, I'm not doing that yes and no or energy reading anymore. I'm just reading the cards for the final cards for the reading. I stopped doing that because I thought that's a separate thing anyway. If you're asking other questions and everything, it's a whole different reading. All right, so your last things are new beginnings, possible news of a baby. We have people desiring you with this card here. We have some kind of secret desire going on. So I don't know if you're going to have a crush or somebody else has got a crush on you. You're going to be offered a chance to take something new. You're going to be shown a new direction as well. And there is a little bit of annoying energy at the party. I feel that might be that damper I was talking about before. All right, lastly, we've got Trish. I feel that this will probably be the last reading. It is 25 to 12. Not Trish, it's Tisha. Okay. Hi, single for a while. Hang on. Hopefully I don't put hair in my eye again. Single for a while. Details on the next person I'll be in committed relationship with. Okay, so this is a detailed reading, a love reading really, for Tisha. Tisha, is that your real first name? You do hang on, what are you saying now? You have someone in your life. You did have someone in your life that's an Aquarius, but you weren't in a relationship, although I hope that it would lead to that. But last week we had a big argument and cut each other off. I saw how disrespectful he could be, so maybe it's all for the best. And that is your real name. I didn't want your full real name or anything, but if that was a nickname you were using, I'd like to have either your first name or your letter and your star sign, like I'd say B and Cancer star sign. But yeah, Tisha, Tisha, so that's your name. All right, let's get the clock started. Now, I'm glad you told me about the Aquarius, that you've just had a big argument, because it will probably come out. And we're going to nominate that the Jack or King of Spades and Swords is that Aquarius, in case that person, even though you're saying it's done and for the best, yeah, so they may come out in the reading, like trying to come back or whatever. Tisha wants to know, love reading, what's coming her way in regards to relationship? Show me details of who she might meet, what might happen, description of the person, timing. Okay, so first up we have you and someone you match with. Now, sometimes when you're not in a relationship, this can be a brother, sister, a family connection. Being that you've just explained to me that you've just had a big argument, this is somebody being really irresponsible. This is some kind of truth being revealed here. Now, you haven't been on my channel, I don't think, before. The 2 4s, when you get 2 4s in a reading, they can mean some kind of lie and deceit going on. Basically, it means 2 people. Now, the 2 people in this reading, the Jack and the Queen, can you see something here? He's looking that way and she's looking that way. So these 2 people are not agreeing with each other. She's saying something, he's saying something else. So you're saying something. I'm going to assume that this is what's just happened. This is telling me about somebody that you had confidence in or you trusted in, and you literally could have a conversation in a room. They'd say they're not going to tell anybody about it, and then they'll go and have that discussion with somebody else about your personal business or whatever. It could be telling me that that's what's happening right now, that your Aquarius person, ex-Aquarius person, has gone off to have discussions about you. The 10 is kind of curious on the end though. Even though I didn't nominate that to be him, I said the spades. This can mean an invitation's going to come to you from him about, hey, look, let's just go out and talk about this. So don't be surprised if he does try to come and have a conversation. I just don't feel a lot of trust is there because of those 2 black 4s. But anyway, let's see what new things might be coming. I'm wondering if the challenges are going to be the Aquarius. You do have someone new in the future coming. This person is very solid. They possibly have got brown, wavy hair. It's represented by the King of Clubs here. This is somebody that's very hardworking, very, he might be very conscious of his physical appearance. You know, like if he puts a bit of weight on, he makes sure that he sorts that out. Or if his clothing looks a bit tatty, he'll go and put something else on. So I do feel it's somebody that takes care of themselves. It's also someone that's very hardworking. Talking about work, it could be somebody that works in retail. It could be somebody that works in some kind of movement. What I mean by that, they could drive a taxi, they could drive a bus, they could drive a train, they could be a pilot, anything that involves some kind of transport, they could work in that industry. So they could work in the airport. But yeah, this person is very charming. That's your future, what I'm seeing, what might be coming. And you were asking, is there somebody in the future, what's going to happen? Now, your challenges to get there, your challenges are the love that you've shared with the Aquarius person. Okay, it's sitting in your challenge area. You're wanting something solid. You're wanting a commitment. You're wanting somebody that is who they are in front of you. They're like that when they're with work people. They're like that when they're with their family. They're like that when they're at home with you. So you're looking for this solid, happy commitment. It is sitting in the challenge to find what you're looking for. I do feel that this is not what you thought would be happening right now, because you've got cards that represent shock. This is a shock card of some kind of truth and structure coming out, and you're like, this is not what I planned. If you told me so many weeks ago or so many months ago that you and him would have a big fight and he would be like this, you wouldn't have believed them. So you are working towards having stability and happiness and love. The fact that you've got a black 7 here and then you've got a red 7 here, it is kind of indicating to me that your Aquarius person is not finished. They will be back around. They will be trying to have reconciliation. This would be you saying no thank you. A black 3 is, I'm not interested in discussing this. I'm just going to pause this and read what you're saying there on the screen because I can't see it while I'm talking and reading. You don't get along with your brother and you don't speak to him. Another reader said would be, yeah, I don't really trust him anymore. He transport in his van. Well, it will be somebody that's in the same kind of industry, okay? Because the people that represented by the clubs or the wands, to me, I've always seen that as something to do with traveling. It can simply mean it's somebody from overseas or somebody from a different state to you. So I'm not sure where you are at the moment, Tisha, but this could be somebody, if, let's say you're in Florida, this person could be in Texas, okay? So, or they could be in Australia, or they could be in England. But yeah, so it could simply just represent this person travels a lot, and that they work and travel. They don't necessarily, so your brain's feeling like, oh my God, this sounds like him. I nominated before I started that he was represented by the king or the jack of spades. You don't have that in the reading, okay? You have clubs. So this is a different person. So in your near future, I do see that there's more arguments to come. There's more tension. There's more kind of like jealousy or disharmony or something like that. So it's only just happened. So it's not done yet. It's not completely done yet. And this can also represent you at home going, oh, maybe I should do this. So it's you sort of second guessing. What if I'm alone? What if I can't find somebody? What if, what if something else happens? So I feel that this is a lot of indecision going on, but I also feel that the Black 3 is where he's trying to come back, or he's trying to say, look, this is silly, let's just talk about this. You do then have wishes coming true here and a new beginning happening. So it's not too far away. It might sound far away, but you've got triple nines here. So that's telling me 9 months, 9 weeks, or the 9th month, which is September, before this sort of starts to come in. But once it comes in, you're not going straight into a commitment with this person, but you are having a very good time. And this person, it's like they know you. They know you, they know what makes you tick, and you're kind of admiring whoever this is. You might admire their strengths, you might admire the way they look. Anyway, let's see what the tarots have to say. The buzzer's going, so we are finished, so I've got to be quick with this. Astrolove, is Astrolove still here? If she is, I will do her reading. No more readings now. I believe Astrolove made a donation. Okay, Tisha, this is the last part of the reading now. What's going to happen with love? And now again, oh, I've got the cards upside down. Okay, again, we're going to say that the swords represent the ex, the Aquarius man. She wants to know what's going to happen in her love life. Tisha would like to know what's coming in her love life. All right, now I don't know if you've just seen that, those cards went over there. Now that can mean throwing something away when they go like that, or it can mean you need to pay attention. And we got Page of Swords, which is your Aquarius person, and also we have the Queen of Swords, which is you and the Page of Swords together. We have discussions going on. We have the Aquarius is hanging around in the background and wanting justice and wanting things balanced. Okay, so it's, as I said in the other part of the reading, this Aquarius connection, although you feel that that's it, you've had a big argument, it's done. And good for you, if this person was anyway violent or nasty or whatever, it's probably a taste of what would come. Anyway, let's see. Okay, we've got what is coming, a soulmate connection, the lovers. Now this could represent somebody that is Gemini, so that would be another air sign. What star sign are you? Okay, we do have the reconciliation card going on here. So I don't know what star sign. Astrolove, you can post your question. Oh, Astrolove, is she still here? Oh, you're a Pisces, you're a water girl. Ooh, air sign, not so great. All right, so yeah, this may represent a Gemini, or it may just represent that you're going to find this connection. You're going to find this, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you balanced. Okay, there is the Five of Cups. To me, Five of Cups is Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts is a reunion. Now, it may be telling you that not the Aquarius coming back, but somebody that you've overlooked, or somebody that you used to be friends with, or somebody that was your brother's best friend, or something like that. There may be somebody from your past coming into the picture, okay? We do have you celebrating and going out, enjoyment. We got 10 of Pentacles here. It may be telling me that you're going to be meeting somebody at a celebration that's coming up. You might be at somebody's wedding, or you might be at somebody's 40th birthday, or whatever. But there is this nice feeling here. You're going to feel yourself. We've got the Queen of Cups here. This is love, celebration, feeling really, really settled and happy. You may have 2 people to choose from coming up. It may be telling me that you're still going to have some kind of attachment going on with the Aquarius. Right now you're feeling angry, pissed off, disappointed, whatever. You're going through like a grief thing right now. But there are going to be the good things you remember, you know. So this is telling you, be easy on yourself if you start to feel that maybe I should give him another chance. Maybe I should go and see him. Maybe. But I do feel that if and when, I feel it's a matter of when this new person comes in, it's going to create a little bit of confusion because the Aquarius may come knocking on the door at the same time. It happens to the best of us. You know, we decide this is our plan, we move forward, and then the other person starts being everything we always wanted and they show back up on the doorstep. You will be creating new memories. I do feel this is a very family-orientated feel in this new person. So let's see what else we get just to finish off, and thank you for the donation. When is that? Well, the poker deck had 3 9s come out, and whenever I get doubles or triples in numbers, it's trying to tell me a date or a time. So you can take the 3 9s as being 9 weeks away, which would be what, about 2 months, 2.5 months, and we're going into April, May, so around June. The Lovers represents June because it's Gemini, so it could be around June because we got double whammy there. But the other thing could be that it's talking about September, which is the 9th month of the year. And it could be that you get invited to a birthday party that's held on the 9th of a month, and you'll go, oh my gosh, it's the 9th. So yeah, it could be any of those situations, but the 9 is meaning something. Okay, so Tisha wants to know about new love, new relationships. Is it a commitment? Is it going to make her happy? What's going to happen? Now, these cards don't have things that would represent the Aquarius. These are just Lenormand deck with messages. Wow! You're going to have 2 options here. You can stick to the old way, or you can try something new. You're going to have something that's committed. You're going to be learning from the past, learning from people that know what they're talking about. You're going to be contented and happy within your home. You've got the soulmate connection coming up, and you've got an invitation coming in. That's why I said, wow. You've got everything all going on here. It's not telling me when. That's got a 7 on it, Jack, King, 7 on it. Okay, so you've got 2 7s. So 2 7s would represent 7 weeks or July. So 7 to 9. That's what's prominent in your reading. You can't get better than that. My only concern is that you have a double whammy here. The doorway with the sunshine is literally everything you already know, the people you already know, the situations you already know. It could represent your Aquarius person. The door with the moon is a mystery. It's something new. It's something entertaining. It's something that you're not really sure of right now. But you do have 2 options coming up, not just one. Okay, whether it's involving the Aquarius that you've just detached from or not, but I wish you all the very best of luck with what's coming. It does look very exciting. It does look very much something that you're going to enjoy, but be easy on yourself. Be prepared for those days where you're just going to sit in bed and cry. You're just going to cry and cry. I don't know how long you were with the Aquarius, but even a short relationship, something that you thought was going to be something, it's very hurtful. It's very hard. So just be prepared for those days. And if you do decide to contact him and sit down and have a talk with him, you're not being weak. You're not going against what you said. You're just exploring it to make sure, you know, because what we tend to do as human beings, we tell the worst parts of our relationships to our best friends or our closest family members. And then those people who love us and adore us and want us to be happy, they turn on our person and they remember the bad crap. So that's why when people decide to go back with somebody that they've told everybody they hate this person or they're never going to be with them again, they keep it secret because they know that they're going to say, that person's no good for you, you know. So just be easy on yourself. Just expect the unexpected. Expect that this Aquarius probably will come back knocking on the door, especially if he knows that you found somebody else. And anyway, I wish you all the very best of luck. All right. A year is quite a long time. You know, it's not like a short little romantic fling on a weekend. Yeah. All right, Astro Love, what can you expect in love, please? Read the comments she posted above this. This was a $20, was it $20 US or Australian? Let me go and check. It's 20 US. Okay, please see what she said up above. The Virgo. Okay. I'm kind of not really talking to a new guy. Not really talking to a new guy. He's a Pisces. I'm not talking to him seriously. I already spotted the red flags. So just single, working and trying to take care of the kids. And you're Virgo. So, okay. You had a new person and they were Pisces, and you've started to see red flags and everything, so you've stopped the communication. So $20 donation, what are we doing with that $20 donation? Are we doing a detailed reading just on this, and then you want a mini reading for the rest of the money? Because that's like a $12 donation and an $8 donation, and it's $7 for a mini read. So do you want to do that? Or do you want me to do a mini read? I'd set the clock for 4 minutes, and a detailed read I set it for 8 minutes. So I can set the clock for 12 minutes and then a further 5 minutes and do the whole thing about love. Just a love reading. Okay. Thank you to everybody that turned up today. Hopefully I've helped. And I have to tell everybody, while you're still all listening, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you have relationship issues, medical issues, financial issues, please go to a doctor, a lawyer, a counsellor, whoever. But this is for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that because of the type of information I'm giving out here. I am not a doctor, I am not a lawyer, I am not a financial planner, I am not a relationship expert. I have my own expertise with my long-term marriage and other people who come to me, but I am not an expert in the field. And yes, I have worked as a counsellor for a very short duration, and I have done training around counselling and psychology, but again, I'm not on this channel as a psychologist, a counsellor, or anything like that. And now and again, Chris and Nina, you would know, I do tend to be a bit of a mum and give out my advice on certain things. They've heard my advice from time to time with different situations. Hopefully I've helped and not been annoying. But anyway, thank you to everybody that joined us today, and let's get on with it for Astro Love. So what I'll do is I'll set it for, because like I said, I normally do 4 minutes and then do an extra 2, and I normally do 8 minutes and then I go for an extra 3. So that's 11 minutes and 5, 6. So I'll set it for 15 and then I'll wrap it up, okay? So it'll be 15 minutes and then I have to wrap it up. All right, so we're looking at, it's Anadilia, isn't it? Astro Love. Haven't forgot your name. Where you been, girl? Wow, it's been forever. Astro Love, Anadilia would like to know, love life reading. She has recently seen red flags in a new connection and decided to step away from that. What's in store in love for Anadilia? Now, Anadilia, you've mentioned that this person was Pisces, so we're going to nominate that the, normally I would say the hearts, but I don't want to do that because that's about love and soulmate and everything. So we're going to nominate the Jack and the King of Diamonds is the person that you have decided to sort of step away from at the moment, okay? You've been at work, you're in a new position, congratulations. Yeah, you don't want him, but I just want to make sure I nominate something that represents him showing up in the reading, especially if the Queen and the Jack of Diamonds comes out, because that would be you and him. If the Queen doesn't come out, but the King comes out with a different Queen, I won't take that as him, okay? We're mainly going to say that the Jack of Diamonds, the little boy that needs to grow up, is the ex, the Pisces. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a weird smell coming in here at the moment. It's coming from under that door. I think there's a truck out there delivering things. All right, guess what came out in the top row? Disagreements, hidden things, somebody who needs to learn a lesson, plans being made about movement and forward movement and what you want to do, disagreements, gossip and challenges, a broken promise, broken relationship, sitting next to the Jack of Diamonds. So this is all about what's been transpiring, and you have a 10 of spades following on the end. The 10 of spades in this context would represent that it's done, it's finished. This has been a lack of commitment, a lack of understanding and learning, gossip, and just, I don't even know how you were interested in what this is. He must have talked the good talk, or he must have been really charming or something like that. Anyway, that's just showing me where you've been. Your challenges about new love and where you want to go are, you're worried about what you've just learned. This is a mistake. This is something that shouldn't have happened or whatever. So it's sitting like a fear. What if I get with somebody like that? What if this happens? What if that happens? So you're worried about not learning. You don't want to get pushed into a different direction. We all do this. We have a dream of what we want and what makes us happy and what we eat and where we go and whatever. But someone can come along that is so charming and so alluring, and we might never have eaten fish in our life, and we hate fish, and we don't even want to cook fish, we don't even want to be, but they come in and all of a sudden fish is on the plate. Fish is the best thing since sliced bread for you. And it's amazing what emotions attached to somebody else can do to your dream of what you want. So I feel that this is what this is telling me sitting in your challenge area. You want to make sure that you've learnt from past mistakes, past relationships, and move forward into the dream of what you want, not somebody else's dream of what you want. So that's where your problem lays. You're also looking for your soulmate. Here you are, you're very desired by many, many people. You want to filter through them to find this one, which is the Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is the soulmate, the person who's not only going to be what you like looking at, like who you like talking to, who you like going to this and that with. They're going to understand who you are. You're also trying to work out about not getting involved in commitment like this. It's nice to want to have somebody that you know that this is going to be long term, this is going to be who it is. But I feel that you've got a fear there that I'm not going to marry somebody, I'm just going to feel this out and see where it goes, okay? Now, you've got some good news coming up of where you're going with relationships. You've got 2, 4, and 6. Now, you might remember from previous readings in numerology, I'm looking for red cards, 2, 4, 6. Hearts is the best, diamonds is just as good, but not as good. You've got 2, 4, and 6 red coming your way. 2 is the main feature. This is a commitment between two people who both want to do the same thing. 4 is constructing the relationship to work with each other and learning about each other as you go. And 6 is taking care of each other and commitments and responsibilities. Okay, this is literally like a match made in heaven. We do have a third party floating in the background trying to create drama. And we also have something to do with work here and commitments with work. So I don't know if the person that you're going to be involved with works with you or comes into work. I'm not sure what you do for work, but let's say that you worked at the front of house at some seafood restaurant, for example. The person that does the regular deliveries to the restaurant starts to have a conversation with you and you end up getting involved. I don't think you work side by side with this energy, but I do feel there's, through your work, there is some kind of connection there. The other way of looking at it is you may have made a friend in Sally, let's call her Sally, and then Sally invites you out to a weekend party, and at that party, one of her brother-in-law or her cousin's friend or whatever, that you make this connection. So it literally has come because of work, but I don't think this person is in work with you, okay? Your outcome on relationships and where things might be going is love bubble, sexy, fun, friendship. Now, you've mentioned children. I'm wondering if you want to have more children, if you're with that right person, or if you're done, because this is telling me a big full stop when it comes to children. This is very, very happy, very, very fun. This is exploring each other, getting to know what makes them tick, them getting to know you, going out places, exploring new tastes, new music, new everything. This is wonderful. This is telling me something to do with pregnancy, babies. Now, I do know a lady that her relationships with people that they want to start a family, they want to have a baby, and she's past all of that. She doesn't want to do babies anymore. And that's the killer when it comes to the relationship. So I do see that the one issue with whatever this relationship's going to be and who it's going to be, the funny thing was it didn't show me who that is. I didn't have a king on the table. I had the Jack of Hearts, but that's a soulmate connection. So there's a lot of fun. You already have kids. You do want more kids with that right person, okay? So I do feel that it won't be now. If you meet this person soon, the whole baby thing will be later. So if you are thinking that this is the person and it's feeling right, you need to bring that on the table at the beginning. That how do you feel about kids? You know, you haven't got any kids, so how do you feel about kids in the future with whoever you're with? What's your thoughts on that? And just have a conversation, a casual conversation. And if they say, oh no, never again, I've got 2 kids, I never want kids again, I don't want to go down that track, it'll show you this side and you'll go, will I love this person enough to say, I've got my kids, I don't need a child? Or will you think, oh no, that's a deal breaker? So I do feel that there's something around pregnancy, babies, that's a deal breaker with a coming relationship. Let's see what else we get. We've still got 5 minutes to go, so we've got plenty of time. I might oh no, I've got plenty of cards there, so I'm going to look more into it, see if it shows me who it is. Okay, so let's see for Anadelia and love, what's coming into her path. Did you see that just then, guys? It's come to the top. I was shuffling and there's one card, no? Oh, there's a whole sequence here. Why are these all turned up? Okay, it's telling me a story. You're juggling between where you want to go and what you want to do. There's an invitation coming. Something's coming to a complete end. You're trusting in your instincts. You're winning here. You're getting the right correction. The wheel has spun. Karma is happening. There is this ending for the new beginning because we have the perfect scenario coming your way. That's why they were all flipped over. It's showing you, this is literally the story of where you've been and what you're doing, and that you think that things have come to an end. You think it's done. I don't think it's fully done yet. There's more discussions happening. And then you are fully done with what you've been doing to let this in. I also don't feel that you let it in. I've done readings for you in the past. I don't feel that you, with past things that have happened, especially the fact that you're a mum with kids and everything, I don't think you're too easy to open up and let someone in at times, which is a good thing. You've got to protect your family and yourself. Anyway, let's see. What else are we looking at for anhedonia and love and relationships in the future? Yeah, divorced mum of 2. I have seen on YouTube the most ridiculous man. He's obviously bitter and angry. He's a dad and divorced, and one of these men that goes with young women in a particular country while he's twice their age. And he makes these videos for men telling them never to date single women who have kids. He reckons they're the worst. And I just thought, this guy is an idiot. Some of the best women out there are ones who have had babies and know what they're doing. They can be the most kind-hearted and efficient women on the planet. So when I watched that, I just said to my husband, turn this idiot off. And my husband was sitting there laughing and laughing. He said, but there's men out there. And I said, yeah, men like him that have ruined their own lives, and then they get angry. He was saying that women with kids, divorced women in particular, and women with kids, they're very angry, very hostile, and they turn the children against their partners and that. And I thought, you've done wrong. You've done wrong. You've just admitted that your own kids and your ex hate your guts. So anyway, let's get back onto your reading. What am I seeing here? You are very desired in all places. Now, it's sitting in your problem area. If you were plain Jane or, you know, just average looking or whatever, you feel that the person who talks to you is looking at you for who you are. But because you are so goddamn attractive, it's always a worry that, do they just see the face and the body, or can they see me? So this is sitting in your problem area, and it shouldn't be a problem. Own it. Own that you are an empress, and that there are going to be people, young and old, that want to know you, that want to date you, and not because you look a certain way. Yes, of course, that has something to do with it, but you need to know that it's more than just the beauty, okay? You're also in your area of challenges about a new relationship is you feel like there's some kind of karma thing going on, that you're paying some kind of karmic debt or whatever. This is here to tell you that you're on the right track. You're going through where you need to go to bring out the best of who you are and what you're going to do. There is a little offer on the table here. We got the little Page of Cups here. Now, this could represent the soulmate is in the picture. They're coming. But it also can represent somebody that just wants to take you out, bit of fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. Explore the waters. You know, why is it okay for a guy to go out and explore the waters here, left, right, and centre, and not okay for a woman to do the same thing and get particular names for doing it? You have a lot of challenges on your hands in regards to love. You do have a complete ending coming up. I don't feel that whatever's been going on with this particular person that you have been involved with in the past, I don't feel it's completely done. You do have a new journey. This could represent that you've got a Cancerian energy coming towards you. Cancerians, I'm one of them. I think Crystal's not one of them, sorry. There's somebody else that was on the channel that was Cancerian. We can get very emotional, very upset, very angry, but we also can be very, very loving and supportive and everything. But this could literally just be telling you that you're about to go on a journey that's going to just slap you in the face. You're not going to see it coming, and bam, it's all going to be happening. There is something here where you're making a firm choice and you're sticking to it here. You are cutting off some kind of emotional baggage in the near future. I don't know if this is representing the person that you're going to be with, or it's you taking your own strength back. Now I'm just going to set this clock for another couple of minutes. Okay. Now I want to do some more of these while they're shuffled. Show me what else we need to see here. We're just going to do 9 of these and 3 from the bottom. Okay. You do have surprising wishes coming true, but you also have some baggage in the past here lurking in the distance. Somebody trying to damage the newness. Okay. Now, I said that did I say to you about the Jack of Clubs being the person? Because I didn't want the Jack of Hearts to represent, you said Pisces. The Pisces you were talking, you know, they're sitting in the problem area. The Jack of Clubs are sitting in the problem area. We do have someone new here. We have the King of Spades sitting here. The King of Spades would be somebody very direct. They could be working in government areas. They could be a nighttime worker. They could be an accountant firm, own an accountancy firm. They could be the boss. They could also be military or police or security. Okay. I feel that there's some kind of rescue feeling I'm getting from them. The other thing I'm seeing here is happy home, happy and stability. Some new female friendship here that invites you places, and sometimes I feel that you say, oh, I can't, I've got to look after the kids, I've got no one to watch the kids. Find places to go where it's okay to bring the kids, and the kids are occupied over there playing. I don't know how old they are, but I feel that sometimes your responsibilities are clouding or sort of a bit of a burden to what you want to do, you know, but you're a responsible person, you're looking after what's right. Your outcome, what you need to know is good and bad. Okay, so the 9 of Diamonds is something happening like that, quick, fast. Suddenly there's this new person and another person, everybody trying to reach out and talk. So this is a lot of calamity, a lot of stuff going on. You're going to feel like you don't fit, and then you're going to feel like you do fit. So we've got a 50-50 thing going on here. I feel that there's a main option coming through, but there's also another option on the table. Let's see a double whammy on the cards. We'll do more on the cards. All right, bottom of the deck, be careful of the liar and don't let things get you down, and you will have strength and come back. Okay. In your challenge area, you're looking for Mr. Wonderful. You're looking for that person that's going to be, I mean, you've got kids, so you've got to look for somebody that not only is someone you like and adore, but it's someone that's a father figure, someone that's a role model. I mean, he's not going to step in and replace the kid's father, but if he is going to be part of your world, he's got to be somebody that you're going to be trusting around your children, somebody that you're trusting to be a good role model. You are holding on to something from the past. You are getting stuck in memory lane sometimes. You are getting a bit melancholy about things. Don't go over analysing too much about new people coming in. We do have the King of Pentacles. He is in reverse, So this could just mean that he's on the horizon, but he's not there yet. It also could mean somebody that's getting quite annoyed with things and frustrated with things. Okay, we do have where you're looking at the two situations. Should I stay with this? Should I do that? We do have new friendships and working together coming up. We have making a solid commitment, and finally taking it to the love zone, taking it from just going out on dates to something more. Now you do have the water sign energy showing up here with this Knight of Cups. So it could be a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces energy coming towards you, and you had that coming up before as well. The King, did my screen go black for everybody just then? I think I might be getting a phone call. Oh, I didn't realise it's nearly 12:30. I was supposed to be finished at quarter to 12. All right, the buzzer has gone. We'll just lastly do these. And everybody, thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Nina and Chris, for running the show. Welcome back to Astro Love. Welcome to the room, to the newbies. I'm not sure when I'll get back online. All right, so this is the last bit. Yeah, it blinked. I looked up, and I looked up because I seen it go black, and I stopped. It did that before, so I've got a strange feeling that possibly my husband's finished and he's messaged me to see me where I am, because I was in there and I've moved out of there. There's nobody in there because it's too hot. Your last messages are: be careful of the mask wearer. This is somebody pretending to be what they're not. You do feel a bit stuck. You want to get over here. You feel a bit stuck at the moment. Just take your time. You do have the card of desire. There's going to be more than one coming your way. Sometimes you're going to feel lost in the process. You will be in time. Just give it time. Give a relationship, a new person, give it some time before you think about this is going to be something more. And just enjoy the ride, you know? All right, guys, that's it. I'm finished. I'm out of here. Thank you for joining us. And as I said, I'm not sure when we're coming back. It's, what is it? It's Wednesday here today. I do believe we're coming here Friday. Tomorrow, I think we might be at another club. I'll bring my stuff with me. It all depends on whether I can get live or not. If we come here tomorrow, they've got bingo on tomorrow. It's not really convenient. If I can get in here again and I don't get any kind of warnings from YouTube because of the music today, I will try and come in here again, and hopefully the music's turned off. I do believe they have something in this room tonight. If that's the case, they will turn the music off. So anyway, I am not sure when I'll be back online, and take care everybody, and I will see everybody when I see everybody. Take care. Bye.